Trust me, you are no longer mine. You are for the streets. Well, go on, people. What's going on? Welcome to the Jamaitian podcast. My name is Robbie, your host, and my co-host,
Sasley.
Sagafe.
Nabule.
All right. Well, it's another week, another fun conversation. We're a little bit chill today, having a few, drink bourbon after a round of golf.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. All right, when you cheer to something, if you don't take that drink right after you take that cheer, that means it's not real. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't count.
Man, just fake.
See? So being that we're brothers, we'll never be fake with each other. That's why these type of conversations, we're going to talk. Because some conversations, I know a lot of people don't want to get into. All right? So today, our podcast is focusing on relationships. And when we say relationships, we're talking about all aspects of relationships. Okay? So, Sassy, what do you think? Want us to get into the friendship relationship, or we get into the brothers relationship like you and I? Or we get into relationship? Which one do you think is best for we to start with today?
Let's start with brotherly relationship.
Brotherly relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have real brothers. You have brothers that most time when we have relationships, most people think it has to be biological brothers. Like I have two brothers of my own and I love them dearly. When I say love them dearly, one follows me by 5 years, the other one follows me by 10 years. And I must say, these are my guys, no matter what. But there are some people that comes into your life every single day. And they're the rare few that you just say, you know what, this is definitely my brother. It's not maybe biological from the same mom and dad, but it just feels real, feels genuine, like Sasley and I. You know what I mean? We are considered brothers from different mothers. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what? I can talk to this young man. I can talk to this brother and say, you know what? Tell him how I feel, like naturally how I feel. And not many guys have this relationship where they can go straight forward, speak the truth, and tell the person whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, of course.
What they want to hear, right?
Because there's some stuff you're not comfortable with, like speaking with your woman.
Yes.
Like I can come to you and speak to you about it. Like you won't understand it. Like no, if I went to speak to her about it, she understand a different way.
True.
Because I feel like sometimes men, like we need to talk with other men, like it help us a lot emotionally, like whatever we're going through, like
that is
we
true.
Understand each other.
That is true.
Yeah.
Sometimes, in this world, especially living in America, most friendships and most brotherly friendships, if they even exist, they comes off not too genuine because it's always like a business transaction.
No, I don't like that.
When I met you and you and I, started out in conversations and we started working out in the gym and understanding each other, it just felt natural.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Man, the thing about guys, we can like meet each other today, like I feel like we know each other like forever. Like we just click right away, which is like woman, like it takes time, like
And most time we don't even know each other's names for months.
We just crack and joke, laugh at each other, like it's just crazy.
Yes. Because guess what? The ladies, they got to go into this and tell each other where each other live and then invite each other out for mimosas. I'm not showing no shit.
We're not, but we don't even care about that,
The truth is the truth. As brothers, as men, we do stuff different. We understand and we respect the genuine relationships that the ladies create when it is genuine. What I don't like, being that we have wives, you know what I mean? And I have a daughter and I have sisters. I have 2 sisters.
But first of all, I have a beautiful wife named Lulu. Shout out to her.
All right, there we go. All right, listen. When I make you up, you know what I mean? When I make you outplay me and stuff, no, bro. So guess what? Shirley, my love, I love you always. All right, let's continue.
Man, you try to get up one.
No. But you can't.
My baby Lulu, I love you too. Like you try to get one up on me. Don't
All
do
right,
that.
all right, me done. But with that said, I have sisters, but I also have a lot of good, um, real relationships when it comes to females that are not my relatives. Surely my wife knows, you know what I mean? Whether it's older ladies, ladies that have business and all that stuff, that can also help lead and give me a constructive criticism. But the ones that just come in your life to create disaster. When it comes to, oh, we're friendship, we're friend, but they want to cause the drama of maybe trying to start something to let your wife feel some form of way, or the ones that will come into your wife's life just to break down that barrier, mess up everything with her or whatever. Instead of just being genuine, like every time, yo, if you have a problem, we prefer for you to talk about it. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean? Like,
communicate.
oh, you
Like
and I, bro, we have whatever we're going through, we're able to communicate and say, you know what, yo, this is this, and you know what I mean. We don't want nobody to feel, but I'm gonna tell you this, and you know where it's coming from
yeah,
a
of
genuine
course. And
place.
nothing about guys too. We can talk about what now. We can be like really really mad at each other. Like
Bro,
as soon we talk it, everything's done with. Like we're just back
simple.
to be
You know
normal,
what I mean?
cracking joke, like laugh, like
Yeah,
which like women don't forget about nothing.
bro,
But they be saying like, oh, it's okay, we forgive you, but that's a lie.
bro, they be pulling
As
here,
soon something happen,
they
man, they
bring it
go
right back
way
up,
back when you remember what you did this and that. I'm
bro.
like, that's why the guy like it's special like between us. Like we
Yeah,
don't
yes, sir.
keep nothing to it.
Yo, I don't think there's ever been any form of disagreement between you and I
No.
since we met. And even if there is, well,
What you mean? What you mean?
listen, there's a time when I possibly may say something to you, but you have never taken it like, yo, it's a disrespect. You take it as, yo, know what? This is my brother. You know what I mean? This is my brother.
Of
Me I go
course.
say in a Jamaican language, patois. This is my brother. You know what I mean? So you take it, you're like, yo, this is my brother, so it means me good. You understand? You never take it as a scenario where you're gonna be like, yo, this piece of shit. I hate him. I don't know what he's saying to me. You think he's better than me. You think he's older than me, and hold on to it and make it fester and become like animosity between us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because men don't do that stuff. Men, as soon as I know I do something wrong, I own up to it, especially with you or any of my brothers, and be like, yo, bro, you know I'm wrong. Sorry, you know, big boom. We good. It done. We let it go. You know what I mean? And those are the friendship and the people that are not your blood relative that becomes family to you that you want to grow and keep expanding with.
Yeah, man. The thing is, like, you only gotta keep it real with your brother.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter like if they're not gonna be happy about it, like whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like you gotta talk it through. Sometimes they're not going to hear it.
True.
By the end of the day, when they stop and think about it, like what he say, that's right.
Bro.
Like I need to on to whatever I did or whatever you didn't do, or you, cause
True.
like people sometimes like you have to give them time to understand.
Of course. Listen, I remember a scenario a few months back, maybe a year or so, when for me, I'm an older guy right now. I'm growing. I keep, you know, becoming a man of different tastes. You know what I mean? And if I go out and say I'm hanging with the boys, we were hanging with the boys, you know what I mean? And I remember for me, I was like, yo, I don't want to go to a strip club. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Those kind of stuff for me as an older man that has done some of these stuff, not all, because I'm not one to just snap my finger and jump and go anywhere. For me, my taste is saying, don't do this, don't do that. Or if I'll say this to a few of my bros, I'll be like, yo, bro, I don't think that's a spot for us. You know what I mean? Because we want to present ourselves at all times. Like
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like classy gentlemen.
And the thing is, when somebody
You know what I mean?
voice their opinion, you gotta respect that because what the person might not like, that's what you like. But at the end of the day,
Exactly.
you're here for
Yep.
a reason.
Yep.
Like you gotta go where everybody can go into, not just because you want to
Exactly.
go somewhere.
Not because it's just you. You can't
yeah,
force
no,
someone.
you
to,
cannot
know
be
what I mean?
selfish.
So for me, I'm like, all right, listen, you can do it. If you want to do it, I have no problem. But I won't be going with y'all. And the fellows at that time, you know what I mean, felt like I was, not all of them, but the ones that wanted to go, like, bro, I'm like, yo, dude, I'm not telling you how you can go. You're adult men. But for me, my image, my wife, my family, my beliefs, that's not where I want to be. You know what I mean? So knowing those kind of friendship, that also them brothers will be like, you know what, that relationship, they'll be like, yo, you know what, that's not Robbie. Because if you know me, you know me, And that's the relationships I'm talking about. If you know me, you'll be like, you know what, that's not Robbie. That's not his style. You know what? We're not going to force anyone that we don't believe want to get in these kind of areas to get in these areas.
Lay off us.
You know what I mean? Because I would never put you in a situation, bro, that you'd be uncomfortable to come out of. You know what I mean?
I mean, first of all, if you put me in a situation I'm not comfortable with, that's mean like you're not really a good friend.
That's exactly what I'm
Because
talking
you only think about your need, not my need.
Exactly. And we have known people, bro, that they say they're friends with people and they'll put them in a box, bro. They put them in some scenarios that we don't even want to mention.
No, that's not friend. That's a fake friend.
That's fake friend.
Because if you're my friend, I expect you to be real with me all the time.
Yes,
not
sir.
being fake. Like say
Yes,
one
sir.
thing in my face, and as soon as I turn around, you say something else behind my back.
Yeah,
That's
genuine.
not friend.
Just be genuine, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
As a genuine person, when I was growing up, there was a poem in Jamaica when I was growing up, It says, friendship is a priceless gift. It cannot be bought or sold. Its value is far greater than a mountain made of gold.
That's the real friend.
Think about them things, bro.
But that's the real friend.
That's a real friend.
But it's rare to find something like that, though.
Exactly. Because these days, I think a lot of people, when they said they are your friend, like I was even, uttering a little bit earlier, they're expecting some form of gain from you. And not gain for both of you to grow. It's just for them to get so they can enjoy themselves and feel good about themselves. You understand? And if listen, people out there, you see, if you really have them people here in your life, let them go so you can grow and excel. But if you have real friends, real brothers like me and Sasley, I want you to message them, drop a message, you know what I mean, on this podcast, and let them know you reach out to them and let them know they're genuine to you. You understand? Because we need more of that. We need more men, more women in our lives and in our family that they can communicate to each other. Because we know in this world, we don't have a lot of men that actually speak to each other and tell each other the truth when it comes to how they truly feel, because most men don't have that support, or else you'll come off as soft or you're not a true man. Why are you so feminine? Why are you exposing? But that's why we don't go to the ladies.
Yeah, like you can go to the man and express that feeling. Because we can
they know
exactly, because you're more comfortable by telling the man more than the lady.
A man that you can trust.
Oh, that is true. Not anybody. Exactly. Not anybody.
Not everybody. You can't somebody
will take that information and like do you wrong with it.
Use it against you. Agreed.
Of course.
Right. So when it comes to the family,
before we get to the family thing, one more thing. The thing about like us bros, sometimes like just checking on them. Sometimes like just tell you don't even talk to them. Just message. Just text them, say that you love them.
Exactly. If you really think this person is your family, is your relative, is you're building a relationship with this brother or this sister building with another sister. Like my wife has a good friend. His wife is my wife's good friend.
My wife got wonderful friends too.
So because of these reasons, I'll listen. Ladies seems to do it more than us, but at the same time, if it's not genuine with the ladies, I realize the ladies will even say it fakely, knowing that tomorrow they'll come off the phone and talk bad about you. But if you have a genuine friend, I'm talking to the males now, being that we are two males sitting on this podcast having this conversation. If you really believe that this person is a true brother or a true friend and you're building a good relationship with this person because the value they add to your life, let them know.
Let them know you love them, man. You know that one text message can say somebody's life. You might be going to a bad day.
You don't know what he's going through.
Crying just by seeing you text him that you love them. You be like, damn, at least I got that one person that care about me.
Exactly. Listen, we all have everything. We all have so much going on in our lives. You know what I mean? Some of us has family problems. Some of us have relationship problems. Some of us has work problem.
Money
Some of us
problem.
have money problem, health problem.
Man, there's a lot
You know what I
going
mean?
on.
And we see a lot of people deleting themselves these days. You know what I mean? And we don't want our brothers, if we know we care about our brothers, we don't want them to delete themselves. So guess what?
Don't do
For
that.
the ones that follow us, subscribe to us, and genuinely wish us the best, listen, between Sasley and I, we love y'all and we love the support, but we also love you as brothers.
It's one love.
One love every day.
One
Right?
love.
So, family relationship. What's the dynamic when it comes to that?
For me, when it comes to family, I feel like family is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because family relationship is like the best. Like you have to be there for your family, you know?
Yeah.
Even though your wife, let's say your wife for instinct.
Yeah.
Like let's say you and your wife got a kid, you gotta be there for that kid, be there every day in her
1000%.
life. That don't mean that you see them too much or they're annoying. I mean, they're gonna get annoying sometimes, you feel me?
Yeah.
By the end of the day, it's family. You have to love them,
gotta
care
go
for
through
them,
your
do whatever you
trials.
gotta do.
Yep.
Like, try to get something, like take a trip or like go for a walk.
Spend that time
Like
with
spend
them.
time with the family. Because
Very
you don't know,
important.
like those kind of time precious. Because you don't know when you're gonna be the last. Because stuff happen.
Yeah.
Like you have to be there for family, man. Like even like other family too. You don't have to be your wife, your kid, like mom,
Relatives,
cousin,
brothers, sisters.
brothers. Like call them. You know what's going on with them. Like check in on them. Be like, yo, I don't even see you. What's going on? How like what you feel? What you're mental? What's in your mind? Like
Yep.
stuff like that. Like you gotta
Yep.
be there. You gotta be supportive too.
And listen, we gotta talk about the good and the bad when it comes to that. Because for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. There have been some bad when it comes to family, even though they're very important to me and I love them dearly. The bad thing about a lot of stuff when it comes to family is that people don't always be real with you, but they like to use a family card sometimes. Because, you have some relatives sometimes, as soon as they call you, or they message you, it's just about money. It's not about checking about you.
Man,
You know
I'm
what I
gonna tell
mean?
you that, man.
And I'm like,
I hate that.
just check on me. You don't check on me for months, but as soon as you message me, you want something.
You want money. That's me.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
like you don't feel that. What do you think that make me feel? Because you, my own family, you just call me. You don't even tell me how I was doing.
And I can be going through struggles too.
And exactly, you just go straight up like, oh, I need this. I need this money. I need this. I'm like, do you even care about me?
Yeah.
Or do you even care about like
check about my
when you want
mental
something?
being.
That's when you call me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Those kind of family I just block that. I just remove you from my life. I don't
remember,
want that.
we go through the daily life scenarios and synapses like every day, just like any human being. Yes, we're living here in the States, and I'm telling you, being in the States, sometimes the pressure is even more because guess what? The bills are high, right? Taxes are high.
Man,
everything is
high.
And then being in America, you're always prone to being some target for another country that want to be doing something.
You know the funny thing is, just because they see you in America, they think that you have money for some reason. Oh, people like waking up early in the morning to go work, struggling to pay their bill, and then you out here calling like for money. Do you think we have money? I mean, I don't have no problem to send money to my family.
Yeah, but I can't do it every second.
You gotta understand that too. I gotta take care of my problem before I can take care of your problem.
Yep.
If my problem can be taken care of, I cannot take care of your problem.
Yeah. One of my mentors told me a few years ago, and when I say a few years ago, Grandpa, that's what I call him. Papa, yeah, Grandpa, because he's an older gentleman. You know what I mean? He died unfortunately about 89 years old, or 87, 89, somewhere there about. Because he came to the States after he left Jamaica. Daddy McLean, you know what I mean? I'm telling you this, man. Pops told me one day, he said, Robbie, and I understood what he meant, but it took a older soul to say, Robbie, head not only make for wear cap, meaning use the brains in your head. You know what I mean? Don't just put a hat on it. You know what I mean? Sometime when you're going through scenarios, slow it down, think about it, and make the best decision. Meaning, when the family calls sometime, I know it hurts because I want to do my best for my brothers. I want to do my best for my sisters. I want to do best for my dad. I want to do best for friends because I got so many that I consider family as well. I'm talking friends that are in Jamaica and stuff, right? But when they call you and you tell them, yo, I can't do it right now, or yo, you gotta give me some time because you have your own budget and stuff to deal with as well. I can feel the pain. It's like it just dead and drain out of them, and then guess what? They don't message you again at all.
No,
So I'm
never
like,
again.
so guess what? Was this the only reason why you messaged me? You haven't messaged me to just check. If you, I'm more receptive, right, and more willing to give, right. If I know you were checking on me to make sure I'm good as well, because maybe I'm in a better position financially to assist. But if you just call when you need, it's harder for me to go in my pocket. I'm gonna be honest with you,
And
because it's like it don't come off genuine.
but and the thing is too, as soon as you send in that money,
That's
you
it,
don't even get a thank you.
bro.
Like they just
Not even
disappear.
a call back to say thank you.
Nah, and like next time you want to
I
get it,
agree. I agree.
I'm gonna just say thank. I'm gonna say thank you to myself. I'm like thank you. I will try to help you. You didn't even like you didn't even say thank you back. You no
Yeah.
phone call. You just
Yeah.
disappear.
But the good part of the family though, when it's good, it is good.
But trust me.
When your family is good, I'm talking from wife to kid to brothers to sisters. I want to see my family shine. And I expect they want to see me shine as well. I'm talking when my wife is happy, I'm even more overjoyed. When my
Of course.
daughter is happy, it makes my heart feel warm. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, you know the way I was raised. My family knows the way I was raised. My sister and I, we went through it. So for me, like, it's important for me to know that I have people in my corner that I love, that I can trust, that wish the best for me. And I'm telling you, Sasley, I'm not one who's going to be crying and all that. I did enough crying when I was young. I get enough
I mean,
pass for that.
me too.
You know what I mean? But at
I'm
the
the same
same
here.
time, there are moments that just touch your heart from some relatives when they're genuine for you. When, a brother like you. You know what I mean? When we share some moments, bro, and we sit down and we look back. You know what I mean? We have a great brother. We have a great brother that, yeah, sometimes, we have brothers that lost their ways. But one of our brothers, and I'm gonna say it right now, I love this brother. And when I say I love this brother, I would do anything to make sure this brother is in a good frame of mind. Right? And I would wish that one day, if it happens genuinely, if it happens right, I'll be receptive, right? But it has to be real. Because this brother, one of the best friends, one of the best person that I've met. But sometimes when your heart is too soft, people will take disadvantage of you.
I mean, the thing is,
And you know what
but
I'm talking about. You
I
know.
know, but the thing is,
You know
sometimes
what I mean?
you gotta learn like to forgive too.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But sometimes you forgive Sasley, but it's hard for a person to forget. And the forgetting part is what is
I mean,
hard.
it takes time. Like
Hardest. It
it
takes
time.
time. But you know what I mean?
Like you said, if like the brother you're
When the
talking about,
moment is right.
like you got all those great memories, all good great time y'all spent,
Yep.
share all that talk y'all did. Like, even if you can like get back, reconnect, like you be like sitting down, like have a drink, thinking about way back, like damn, like laugh, just laugh at this moment.
I true that. A real talk.
Yeah,
A real talk. For real. But when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
yeah, of course. Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah, everybody like everything takes time. You cannot just
Yep.
like go
Yep.
out of the way. Like it will come.
So we cover Well, I can't leave this conversation of family without mentioning few of my closest relatives. You know what I mean? Grandma. I have a grandma, bro.
Man,
I have a
them grandma
grandmother.
be the best, man. I love my grandma, my
Oh,
grandpa,
Jesus.
my grandma. I love you, but
Mama,
they spoil me so much.
yo, I was in I was in England last year. I was in London. Took my wife to meet my grandma. My grandma is one of the most amazing ladies in my life. Like she's one of my favorite people in the world. You know what I mean? Just celebrated her 81st birthday, and I'm telling you, it was a joy just to see her face and smile and hug her and kiss
Man,
her and say, "Grandma, I love you."
that's
You know
another
what I mean?
that's like another feeling. That's like
Oh
a
my.
different joy you never felt. That's what I'm saying. Like those moments, you gotta like cherish them, like capture this moment, like
Yeah.
cause that's the best, man.
It's real, it's genuine. And then I have an auntie, see man. Jesus, when my auntie start telling stories. Love her to death. Shirley will say, "Oi, Auntie Janet, I love you." Um, these are the family I'm talking
But
about.
you know the
You know
crazy,
what I mean?
the crazy thing is, like you have an auntie, I have an auntie, you got a grandma, I have a grandma, you have a grandpa, I have a grandpa, just like that. Like you see, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how we connect.
There's
Like
like
we don't have to like say
we don't have to
touchy
fake anything,
feeling.
bro.
Yeah, like it just come natural.
Comes natural.
It just like it just feel right. Like you don't have to
Yeah.
force like a conversation.
Nothing is forced. Yo, I remember talking to my sisters, talking to my two brothers over the phone or even face to face. He should become my brother, the one that follows me.
Yeah,
He has a few kids now and of his own. Like, you know, every one of us have a kid, all five kids. Two brothers, two more sisters. So it's five of us. And I'm telling you, like, everyone has a kid. And a few of them have two because I have nine nieces and nephews.
man, yeah, well,
Nine,
that's a
bro.
lot.
My two sisters have two kids, and I got one daughter, and my brother has four because he's the rebel, you know what I mean? And then my youngest brother has one just the other day, a few months back. Yo, Sassy, I'm gonna tell you this. I want to see my brothers and sisters succeed and be successful so bad because even if I do anything for my brothers and sisters, I'm not really doing it for them. And I tell them this sometimes. I say, listen, if I help you, I am not helping you. I'm helping you to be in a better position so you can help my nieces and nephew. Because you're grown now. They didn't ask to be here,
Yeah, of
but
course.
it's your responsibility. So if I can help, I will help. But I tell you, the first conversations that I had with my sisters and brothers, and I told them that I love them, Sassy. That's when I knew I was becoming a man. You know what I
I
mean?
see you say
Like
the L word, man.
when I was young, the way I was raised, bro. You know what I mean? I wasn't telling them, yo, I love you and all
Well,
that.
like, cause it's the same as me too.
Cause
Cause
it come off soft.
it's I feel like you feel like it's weird. Like it's coming here,
Yes.
bro. I love you, bro. I love you,
A
sis.
hug.
Yeah, exactly. Some people that they don't know how to take it, just push
Yeah.
your. And I was like that. I'm not knowing
Yeah.
just call him like, oh,
Bro.
I love you. Now I just say free. I'm like, I love you,
Yeah.
bro. I love you,
Yeah.
sis. I'm like, it's
Bro,
genuine. Like,
when me and my brothers have a conversation and I'm leaving the phone, I say, yo, love you. And I say, I love you, brother. I say, Rolly, I love you. I say, Richie, I love you. You know what I mean? Because it's Roland and Richie, Richard, and I call them Richie and Rolly. I say, I love you. And the first time I said it to them, I knew the way they took it. They took it, you know, but it was weird for them, but it wasn't
of
weird for
course,
me because
cause
being the big brother, I wanted them to understand that, listen, bro, if you don't feel like nobody else out there love you, besides your family,
I love you.
like besides your own kids and girl that you're with, I love you.
Of course. We all gonna be there for each other,
You know what I mean?
cause we brother.
And the same thing I do for my sisters. I tell them, my nieces and nephews, when we talk, if we talk, I tell them,
bro.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? I know it's hard for people to take when they haven't heard something their whole life and then they hear it.
Yeah, of
So when it
course.
comes to marriage now, because remember, this is the ultimate
Oh, of
relationship,
course.
You know what I mean?
Marriage.
And marriage is a different relationship, because marriage includes sex. This is the ultimate love, brother.
Marriage.
The Bible even show you how this conversation even excel and exceed everything else.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
remember, the Bible tell you, man, when you meet your wife, and you married your wife, you have to leave and cleave from your mother and father, brother. Bible literally says that this one your parents, this woman
That's your family.
is your family now. So
You're supposed to love, cherish her, protect
talk to
her.
me,
Man,
because
when it comes to when it comes to marriage and stuff,
yeah,
uh for me personally, like
yeah,
it's a great feeling to be married.
it's a job.
As you all know, I got married at 19 to a beautiful girl named Lulu again.
Oh Jesus,
I love you, babe. I love you. She know that I love her to death. Yeah,
yes, yes,
hey,
yes,
I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I love this
yes,
girl. She
yes,
changed my life.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I
Kissy,
want to say
kissy,
I used to be in the street.
all that stuff, eh?
She changed everything. Like
Yo, he was horrid. That's what he just said. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's what he said. You know what I mean?
Like don't I used to I used
Mhm.
to like see things. She showed me like a different way, like
Yes, sir.
cause I used to not be responsible when it comes to money.
Yeah.
I used to think like a little kid. I used to like that stuff I used to do. I don't do no
Yeah,
more.
some
Like
immaturity.
going out
Yeah, yeah.
every Saturday night I'm in the
Yeah.
club doing like stuff like
Stupid stuff.
yeah, stupid stuff that can get me in trouble.
Drinking,
But
acting.
yeah,
Fool.
I met her in high school. Like at first, we seen each other like we don't talk at first, and then just like one day I just noticed that I'm like, damn. I think I text her on Snapchat. I'm like, I tell her that I'm gonna marry you one day.
Well on, boss. Big
Yeah,
man
yeah,
conversation, this, You get me?
of course.
Yes, sir.
I tell her I'm gonna marry her on one day,
And I water this, people.
and then she said that, boy, she like boy style. I'm like, I'm being for real.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start talking, and then we start going out and stuff. At first, like I was rebellious, like because you got that new person that come in your life, and everything changing so fast. You don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. And then it was that one day it just hit me. I'm like, damn, I have to change. If I don't change the way I am right now, I might lose this girl. Cause I feel like she's good.
She's good.
She's good for me. Like,
you get me? Yep.
You know, I like
when you know, bro.
Yeah, sometimes
Trust
like friend, like that's the way friend and the way you conduct yourself. You feel like you have to conduct yourself some type of way.
Yep.
Like you feel me?
Yep.
Like that's what you're telling me. Like you don't have to be that person. You can be this and that. Like you can be great. Like that's what she wants. She only want the best of me. That's what I love about that girl.
Agreed.
She want the best of me. I love that about that.
Of course. Man. And listen, when a man has a amazing woman, you know what I mean? Not that I'm not talking about the goyard good,
No,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? No farmer bubba situation. Well,
no, we got
this. You know what I mean? So
the boy is amazing though.
Yes, sir. All right. So when a man, they say when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Man, he found happiness, treasure, wealth.
Yes, sir. But when a man finds peace, it's even better. And peace with an amazing woman that builds you, encourage you, support you. You know what I mean? Lift you up. Not when you're emotional, because we're not crying in front of them. But lift you up when they know that you can do better. It's such a profound, amazing feeling. It's like a high. Listen, I've never taken coke and them stuff, I've hit that marijuana, and it hit me back. And I felt that high before. And I'm telling you, that's the feeling that I feel. when I
But
met my wife.
but that hider is like a different kind of
And
hider.
oh my God. And she became a part of me.
Cause when you talk about peace, right?
Yeah.
Cause that's what a man want, like from a woman, peace.
Of course.
Cause let's just say you come from work,
Bro, your
all
peace of
tired,
mind.
like it was crazy, but when you come home, you expect to
Oh,
find peace,
bro.
not problem.
Not problem.
Cause that's how
I don't
relationship
want
ended.
peace.
Like, cause if you cannot find peace at home, you will go somewhere else to find the peace you need.
That is true.
That's
That
why
is true.
women gotta understand. Like, you have to be the peace your man want.
And listen, for us, men like us are hard to come by. Because we're first thing, we provide, we protect, we love, and we support. Because we want our wives to grow as well. You know what I mean?
Of course.
We don't want them to feel like they're under our thumb. But they allow us to be the leaders of the household. Because our family dynamic, when it comes to our households,
The man lead, the woman
man
follow.
lead, lady follow.
But
Because that's ordained by God. But you know,
like,
most
what
of
you
the
saying?
world right now,
Let's go back to the Bible.
yeah,
The Bible said the man is supposed to lead the household, and the woman is supposed to be submissive
yeah.
to her husband.
Listen, hold on, before we even go too far upon this now. Because you and I know, when a lot of ladies out there know, the 2023 ladies,
It's crazy.
when they hear submissive, they think slave.
Slave control.
When they hear submissive, they think, oh, I'm a boss bitch, I don't need this
Exactly.
and that.
They feel
Instead of
like-
understanding,
They feel like
in
you
this
want to control
dynamic of-
them, like you want to change. I'm
But
like,
think about it, bro. That's why they don't have a relationship. And that's the topic. That's why they don't have, that's why they're single. That's why they're single
that's
mothers.
true.
That's why they're, because they don't want to be submissive. A man that really wants a wife, he wants someone who he can not only provide for and protect, but also bear kids with and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, if you want to do just your own thing and be your own person at all time.
I mean, the thing about me with my relationship, I allow my woman to like have freedom. I'm not saying that, I don't want to sound bad when I say have freedom like I'm controlling her. I allow her to be herself. That's why you're not supposed to be the type of man, oh baby, can I do this and that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let her do her thing. She know what she's supposed to do, what she's not supposed to do.
Of course, because she respects you.
Yeah, of course. If you respect your man, there's certain stuff you will feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. My man's not gonna like that. Because when he out there, you represent your man. The way you represent yourself in the street, that's the same way, like, people gonna see you.
Yeah.
Because if you represent yourself good, like, oh my God, she probably have a good husband at home.
Of course.
But if you dress in some type of way, like revealing, like, what are you like? Who are you dressing up to?
Yo, first thing, if you dress a certain way, if my wife dressed a certain way, and I said to her, babe, I don't like that, and she decided to go on the streets in that, she ain't going for me. She trying to attract certain attention, or she trying to get certain validation. So she ain't my wife no.
Yeah, of course. But the fact that you voice that you don't like it, and then she still do it regardlessly, you don't respect me. If you respect me, you love me. Yeah. Like, you will listen, like, okay, baby, I understand.
All right.
I understand where you're coming from, and I will take it off.
Simple. Because I'm gonna tell you this though. If I go out there wearing a joggers, you know, and the anaconda print certain ways, you know what I mean? My wife gonna tell me, you know, I don't like the dick printing. I'm sorry. The anaconda printing. So she gonna tell me, don't wear that joggers no more. So guess what? Because she a part of me and I respect her, and I wouldn't want her to be doing certain stuff. So I'm not gonna do it either. You get me? Because look here, we're attractive men, you know. We're attractive men, you know.
Bro, the thing about this is, like,
ladies gonna be looking at us, bro.
Like, looking just like the same thing for girls too. Cause you cannot stop men not talking to your girl.
Bro, girls be simping when they see us, bro.
Like, exactly, like, cause there's something about lady too. Like, you have a beautiful wife, you cannot be insecure.
Of course,
you have to like trust in your wife. Like, you gotta know your wife is loyal to you, love you, only you. You cannot be that controlling it. God, oh my God, you gotta do this and that. Cause like, God gonna be God. They're gonna talk to her regardlessly. You here, you not here, they still gonna talk to her regardlessly. It's up to her.
It's what she do after that.
After, like, with that, because
you know
with that
they can compliment her or give her the attention.
Be like, you don't have to even respond. You can just keep it moving. Be like, Cause
And
like
you know what?
as soon you stop and
Yeah.
talk to that guy, what are you even doing? You giving that guy your attention,
Yep.
now your
Yep.
time. You stop to talk to that guy back.
Agreed.
Cause I don't really like. I like a guy say, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I'm like, you can just let's say you can say thank you and just keep going.
Yeah, just keep it moving.
Yeah, thank you.
I believe if you say thank you as a lady, I believe personally if you say thank you as a lady, it comes off as a thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
So it doesn't come off as, all right, you're nobody. You know what I mean? And then, because if you don't say thank you and you walk 2 steps down the road and another man grab your butt, grab your purse, whatever, and then you want this guy to come and protect you. You know what I mean? When he just called you, he's not going to try. But if you were soft, as a lady should be feminine and say, you know what?
Not masculine.
Thank you. You know what I mean? I have a husband, but I appreciate your compliment. And keep it moving.
Yeah, that's
Guess
it.
what
It's
happened?
simple as that.
You could be down the road and some pickpocket or so try to grab your purse, snatch your purse or whatever. That guy would be like, you know what? I respect the way she didn't treat me like a piece of crap. I'll go protect her.
But you will step
know-
in because you were
'Cause you were
polite.
pleasant.
You
were
were being a
polite.
human being,
Exactly.
not like oh so messy. You wanna be mean to that guy. Cause that's what happens. I see that one video like
Yep.
that girl did the same thing. What happened to her? She got a
Mhm.
brick. She got hit with a brick. That's crazy though. She got hit with a brick.
Bro, a brick.
That's
Bro.
crazy.
But she be scamming people though. So
Yeah, that's true.
you know it is.
But Robbie,
yeah.
how do you feel like, let's say your wife
Mhm.
went to a concert, see your favorite art, like that's her favorite artist, right? How do you feel like your wife taking a picture with that guy, or say like his hand around her, taking the picture?
No.
Like, how do you feel about that?
I'm gonna say this. I'm not about that life. What I say, honestly, my wife, my woman should remain classy. Okay? Not that she cannot take a picture.
Yeah, it depends.
But don't be acting like a groupie.
Of course.
You know what I mean? If you go to a, say for instance, a concert, or you go to a comedy show, or you go to a movie premiere, and these celebrity individuals are out. Remember, these celebrities some of them are worse off than us. It's just that they got the money and the opportunity, right?
Yeah, they have to show face.
You fly it in. It's like as soon as you see them, you spread eagle and you got wet. Like
that's good. You know, like those things doesn't move
they
me.
They go to the concert and they're doing Usher.
Yeah,
bro. If I go out with my wife, I'm dead serious. If I go out with my wife, I don't care which artist she loves, right? Because I don't love them like her. Because she's a female, attractive man. I know females when it comes to celebrity. But if I'm with you in a concert, bro, and she decide, I'm gonna leave her there and go home, and she ain't coming with me. You think I'm kidding? Because I'm gonna ask her.
Why scream like
you
that
never
for me?
Scream like that for me, bro.
That's great. You don't scream like that for me. Why scream? You just sit out random circle. You scream like your lungs out. When you see me, don't scream like that.
Yeah, because what that is telling me, Cecily, if I leave you in an opportunistic situation with this celebrity artist, you'd give him up the thing easy because you're screaming on top of your lungs. I'm the one who's married to you, right? And you're screaming on top of your lungs. Look, listen.
That's crazy.
Zoom in the camera upon me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you screaming on top of your lungs for a celebrity, as my wife, I am leaving you at whatever it is, stage show, concert, comedy club, whatever, because trust me, you are no longer mine. You are for the streets.
Hey, he's right. I ain't playing that. Because like, why in the first place you want to take a picture with somebody like his arm around you? That's not your man.
You know what I mean?
You are like that dude touching you. I don't mean you can take the picture, right? You can be side by side,
bro,
and then remain classy. Like, take your picture, but like having a whole guy arm around you and stuff. That's crazy.
That's why I modeled for 10 years. Remember, I met groupies. They'll come backstage. They'll do all that, and we know what they do after that.
Man, and the funny thing is, they got men at home, husband at home, and they're still doing that. Like it's crazy,
bro. For me, I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm not gonna act or pretend. My wife knows how I am, but my wife also knows I'm a confident dude. You get me? I'm so ultra confident. They think it's cocky. I even keep telling them, don't ever mistake this confidence for cockiness, bro. I've been through too much, been too many places, understand different places, different cultures, and I know I'm hot. All right? Listen, people in the camera, we know we're hot. We're hot. It's okay.
Of course.
So,
And I'm
so
6 foot.
yeah. So exactly. So
What you mean exactly? You don't believe me?
no, I agree.
Like
I agree.
you better stop with that.
Whatever
I ain't
he
with that.
says. My thing is this. If I have the opportunities like you have, and I'm not exploring them because I respect and love and cherish you, I only expect the same thing. Honestly speaking, if I go to the stage show with you, and you want to act like you're married to somebody else, I am leaving you there.
Man, you can stay with that nigga.
Agreed.
To me, it's like some kind of form of disrespect.
Bro, all right. We were talking about this the other day, bro. Say, for instance, you go to a bar, or you go, we go dinner, we play golf. So we decide to take the wives out and another foursome playing behind us, right? And the foursome hitting their ball before we clear the next hole. Or they're in the bar, boom, foursome, me, you, your wife, my wife, right? Another guy decide, they're gonna walk over and they're gonna say to your wife, thick, right? And you decide to say, hey, bro, just calm it down, have some respect, have some manners. That's my wife. That guy start cursing you out. What you gonna do? You gonna fight that guy? You gonna act like a fool to that guy?
Man,
what do you think is the best?
The best connection is like I would just ignore you. Long as you don't come in my personal space, like you still over there. I'm good. I would just ignore it because I'm not going to like get in a fight with you. Like
for what?
Man, I don't know if you have a knife or a gun.
Gun in America, everybody has a gun. You and I know that.
Yeah.
So what I look at is this. The best thing for me is this. If I go out with my wife and I say, hey, I see a scenario like that, first thing, I'll tell my wife, you don't touch you, you're good. You don't touch me, we're good. Because if you don't put no hands, there won't be no hands.
Exactly.
Secondly, if I say to my wife, yo, babe, let's go. Whatever the scenario is, you can get straight shot or stabbed because that person is intimidated or just trying to protect themselves or just think, hey, because you're big.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So if I say to my wife, being the leader, being the protector, if I say to my wife, hey, let's go, and she decide to stay there and want to argue, if she decide to do that, whatever happens at that point, even though I'm the protector, it's on her, because guess what? She should be listening to
exactly. If I tell her let's go, it's time to go, it's time to go. You should not be over there like talking to that man.
You see what I'm saying? So what I look at is knowing ground rules and understanding that most time when we go out as men, bro, we go to movies and stuff with our wife. We go to dinner and stuff with our wife.
Yeah.
What we always, as a man, what you always looking for when it comes to when you go out? What's the number one thing that we do when we go out with our lady? Eh? Bro, you always checking the exits, the this, of course, the that, like, making sure that
you look at where to run if there's an emergency.
If there's something happening that you have to escape.
Because as a man, like you always looking for threats. You always like looking for you searching. You gotta make sure you safe and your lady safe. Yep. Because that's our job at the end of the night to get home safe.
It is our job. Listen, we got family, we got friends, we got loved ones. We want to be home, back in our comfort of our place to say, you know what, yo, we survive another day. But it's like, even if you plan the simplest dinner and a movie date, bro, when I go in the theater with my wife, I'm staring at doors, walking in and walking out, making sure the one escape is easily accessible.
Because that, and
you
again,
never know.
Go back to that bowling alley scene. That's some situation like you don't put yourself to. Because nowadays, like 2023, people might see it that, oh, you soft. Yes. Oh, you're not protecting a woman. You're not doing this as a man. That's not what he's actually he's doing
My
his
job is to
job.
make it home
Exactly, he's doing his job by
to
protecting
my
us
family.
by leaving the situation.
Yep, yep.
So how you feel about that?
Bro, let me tell you this. I think it's always best to leave the situation when everything is at the calm point instead of before it becomes boiling point. Because when it's a boiling point, there's no way to come back from it. You understand? So all I know is in relationships, we want everyone to feel pleasant, calm, and loved.
Of
But
course.
we would love as men and as brothers for it to be reciprocated. Okay? So do not let your relationships be a one-sided street. Okay? And the bad that's in all these relationships, let's do our best to eliminate them to create a better environment. Because a lot of time they come up with this masculine toxicity, masculine toxic. What they call it?
Oh, you talking about like controlling?
Yeah, when they say, oh, first thing they always say, boy, you're a narcissist if they can't
Oh, like every
lead
time
you and push you
oh,
in every
exactly. Oh, you
direction.
toxic.
Or they say you're a toxic. It's
Toxic.
toxic masculinity.
Exactly.
Bro, you know when that term came about, right? They were talking about the guys in
Actually, I
jail.
don't even know where this thing even come from.
They
It
were
come out of
talking
nowhere.
about, they were doing a research about the guys in jail that was stabbing and shooting people and all that.
Oh,
Now, most relationships now in 2020, ever since 2020 to 2023, I guess it's most of the COVID that got in a lot of people's brain, especially a lot of the 2020 ladies. Like, everything is mastic. Oh, I'm like, toxic masculinity. I'm like, yo, just relax.
boy,
A
it's like
woman can be toxic as well. It doesn't have to be with a gender.
they don't think that though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
because you have women that are toxic, and men that are toxic.
But listen to that. But there's different standard when it comes to men. Like women have different standard. Like
Why is there always like that though? When it
you
comes
see,
to
you
this
see, like
relationship
where
scenario?
like a rich man
Yeah.
will date a broke girl, where
No,
like a
other
rich
way
woman
around, it never happened,
would not do that.
bro. You and I
Oh,
know.
it feel like dating like that broke man feel like dating down.
Yeah, but why you gonna say you're dating down? But when that guy had the money, you didn't
Yeah,
say, oh,
he's
he
dating
was
down
dating
too.
down, but he
But
was
you don't
doing the
see it
same.
that way. You feel like he can build you, or he can help you. Why can't do the same?
But guess what? That's the thing though. Society has taught our women, Oprah Winfrey has taught our women, right, to
But
believe that everybody can
bro,
be a billionaire.
it's those celebrity like
It's
art like
always
the
the
female
celebrity.
artist. Oh, they don't need a man. They don't need this. Or they
Yo,
can do it
bro.
themselves. But you should not think that way. Cause when you like grow old in your 60,
Yo,
all lonely and stuff, you be like, damn. Cause you all alone, no kid, no men in your life. Cause you want to be a boss lady whatsoever.
that's why for me, I'm married and I'm happy with my marriage. Listen, we are peachy. There are days when it's not gonna be,
Bro,
but that's relationship, bro. But guess what we do? I walk
you
up,
you walk
and
through
I'll
it.
kiss her on the neck and the lips and say, "Baby, I'm sorry," and try to, you know what I mean? Because by the end of it, I know the value of the wife. I know the value of my wife. I know what I want from myself and why I'm happy and why I chose her to become my wife. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to pretend like I'm too tough. Then that would be toxic masculinity at its best. Bro, I'd be the softest, most cuddly bear, you know what I mean? Just to make sure that my wife knows that, hey, we good?
Hey man,
And
that's how it
after we
is.
good, bro, I ain't sleeping in my bed by myself. I'm not going to follow them old school
Bro,
people doing that,
exactly.
bro.
that's why it comes to social media.
Yes.
Cause when you see those couple when like in the internet, they look like they happy all the time. That's a lie. They're just
That's a
doing
lie.
that to like it just all a lie. I did when I soon the phone turn off,
Yeah.
but it's like chaos.
Bro, we do trips. We try our best to do trips to have our us time. You know what I mean? There are days when I'll be here. If I'm not playing golf in the summer, there are days when I'll be here. I leave work, and even the gym, I try not to go to, just so we can share that time. There are certain weekends. If my wife is off and I'm off, we don't leave the house, Sasley. We leave the house, and we can make some juice, and we can get some shaka shaka.
Hmm.
Bruh. Not leaving the house. No, what?
Man,
Hey,
you're
listen, I
crazy.
make good drinks, people, and I also cook very good.
But
You
like,
know what I mean?
anyway,
Lots of the topics. You know what I mean?
I hope we cover everything about relationship, friendship. Like I know we're probably gonna cover everything,
Yeah.
but we might have a part two. Let us know down in the comment if you guys want a part two. And it was nice talking to you,
Yes,
as
brother.
always.
You know what I mean?
Good conversation.
Always good conversation, brother.
No problem. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you guys can like keep up with us when we post next time.
Yeah. New episode coming soon. Out. Is that